Welcome back to Squawk with me, Bruce Whitfield. If you're considering going to Wall Street, you really should know what you're getting into. Yep, you will get paid better than average people all over the world. Yes, you'll get to learn new things constantly, and yes, you will be involved in important transactions. Well, hopefully you'll be involved in important transactions, and you'll meet interesting clients. However, there is a downside, and it's generally all in your head. There are 5 ways that Wall Street may ruin your life. You'll work 80 hours plus a week, so it's going to be hard to get a date. Unless it's with somebody you work with, in which case that's a terribly bad idea. When you're in your 20s, your friends will think that you make more money than you actually do. It's not a bad thing necessarily, unless they want to borrow some of it. Just hope that you're still in good shape physically, because of course you're not going to get any exercise. No kid actually ever wants to be you when they grow up, because they see the movies, their parents hate your guts, and so no kid wants to be you when they grow up. And it may take you a little longer to mature. So Wall Street is a devastating place for most people. Do you ever wish that you'd spend some time on Wall Street, working on Wall Street, David Shapiro?
I do. I would have loved to have been part of the Wall Street market. It is exactly as you say now. People do not sleep. They literally work 7 hours, 7 days a week, because you've got to be one step ahead of your competition. And it's a ruthless industry where the pink slips come very often. And I agree with you, sometimes those bonuses are not as you expect.
Yeah.
How do I know all of this? I've got family in Wall Street.
But they survived.
They survive, but it's tough. It's a very, very tough life, particularly if you've got young children.
Terribly glamorous, terribly nice. Would you ever have gone for it, Mark King?
I was on Diagonal Street.
You survived Diagonal Street, you didn't survive anything.
With David.
Were you between the chains?
So, yeah, I just think we have a more gentlemanly form of capitalism down here. Yeah.
Okay, a gentlemanly form of capitalism. Not everybody would agree with that particular statement. Of course, depends whether they're at the coalface or not. But yeah, certainly Wall Street comes in for a drubbing. Is stockbroking, if you look at Wall Street, is stockbroking still a career worth following in South Africa?
That is. Money management, yes. But
Money
I miss the floor. If you're going to ask me that question, I do. I miss the camaraderie, I miss the noise. You know, there you actually heard markets going up. And you could hear when they were quiet. There was a buzz around there. And there were a lot of fun people. We don't find that in our dealing rooms now. Everybody's so dour and so, particularly the younger generation.
Serious.
No, they're all involved like this. They're all looking at Facebook and they're all looking at their iPads, etc. No one tells jokes anymore.
Do they have wine at lunch?
No, that was great fun. No, we had proper lunches.
Proper lunches.
Proper lunches.
That's lunches ended when the JC
And
closed.
when we were in Diagonal Street, you used to go to Kapitaan's, in Small Street.
Okay.
That's where Mandela used to have his curry and rice and that. Chaps used to have curry and rice and a beer at lunch. It was a great place, man.
Oh, we miss the good old days.